Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Thursday, March 21st, and the moon is in Leo. It is the start of the second full day of spring here in New England, and it's freezing. This little daffodil wants to open so bad, but it is about 30 with gusty winds, and it feels like 17. Yay, it's spring. Woohoo! So, you may have a different situation where you live. God bless you. But we don't hear it's cold. Hi, Charlie. He insisted to come out, and he's like, man, it's kind of cold out here, Mom. He wasn't sure he wanted to come out. I wasn't sure I wanted to come out, but for you guys, I'll do it. There he goes. He's going to run about. So, can't really see what I'm looking at. So I'm going to get in a better position here. Maybe. So the moon is in Leo today. And the early morning, we have some lovely trines to Chiron and to Mercury. Yesterday, we had an opportunity to discuss with a Mercury-Chiron conjunction. I believe that's what happened yesterday. But both Chiron and Mercury hanging around that North Node, requiring us to talk about and talk about the need for healing. Today the moon makes a square to Uranus, the moon in Leo, Uranus of course in Taurus, and we do have a little bit of crisis perhaps that we feel we need to take an action on, mostly to do things a little bit differently than we've done before, especially if what we've done before hasn't quite worked, right? There are two major aspects today that I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to go inside and have another hot cup of coffee. Let me just show you here. This is the temp. Jeez, it's cold and windy. And Charlie just ran after a leaf or something. I don't know. Anyway, today we have a sextile between the Sun and Pluto. This is the first major aspect since their conjunction on the 20th of January, when they came together at the very, very last degree of Capricorn. Made that conjunction at 29 degrees 59 minutes of Capricorn, and then shortly thereafter the Sun moved into Aquarius, and then Pluto moved into Aquarius. And if we can remember back to February, to February, that's when all the other planets had to meet up with Pluto. A lot of things changed. The world changed. The world became a different place after that conjunction, and when the other planets, Venus, Mars, and Mercury, conjoined up with Pluto in Aquarius. Boy, amazing. So, these sextiles open the lines of communication. Give us information. This is a time of information gathering or illumination of information that was hidden previously, Pluto. So we can expect to hear more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. We also today have the start of the synodic cycle between Venus and Saturn, the starts of synodic cycles between two planets. That is the time span it takes to go from conjunction to conjunction. In the case of Venus, it takes about a year, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, depending if Venus has a retrograde cycle, but pretty much around a year. And Venus is what we value, and Saturn is making things real. It happens at 13 degrees of Pisces. I'm going to read the Sabian symbol for that degree of Pisces, and you take it and work with it, yeah? And then I'm going to go and defrost. A sword in a museum. A single point in certainty of purpose. It is time to develop a sharpness of intent. Those whose path have shown remarkable determination to overcome obstacles, develop a reputation, and stand as an example of courage for others to emulate. Who has been persistent in your life? Who is persistent in the world? Who continues after obstacle and obstacle to continue to speak their truth? I think of Bernie Sanders. I think of him when I think of these questions. 40 years saying the same thing over and over again. Things that needed to be said, things that needed to be known. And he continues to say them, no matter how uncomfortable it makes people. The truth is the truth. What do you think, Charlie? What do you think about the truth? He's like, the truth of the situation is it's freezing. Hey, you want to go inside, Charlie? So, what do you stand for? What is it that you need to focus on? Venus is about what's important. What is important to you? Your life, how you live it, your legacy. It is time to be the change we want to see. Some people are swords, some people are mouthpieces, some people are healers, some people are conciliators, some people are mediators. Everybody has their talent. What's your talent and how are you going to bring it forth? That's the question. Have yourself a wonderful day. I'm going to go back so I can feel my pinky again in the house where the heat is on, right? The heat is on, but not here on the coast of Massachusetts. Not yet. We will have those daffodils open. I know it. I believe it with all my heart. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. And namaste.